Having listened to the reading of the report from the Judiciary, Human Rights and Claims and Petition Committee on category of public officials mandated to declare asset, I move that the report be received, accepted, and open for debate and subsequent action. Distinguished colleagues, the key thing in this report is to be clear as to, because it is generally held that once you are appointed in government, you are under the court to declare asset. And that was not a contemplation of the Code of Conduct. The Code of Conduct in Section 10 that has to do with declaration of assets and performance bonds, a place spotlight on categorized public officials and employees of government. If you are appointed and you are not involved with tendering or procurement and issuance of licenses of various types, what a mining license, what a driver license, what a license plate for vehicle. Once you are not involved with with any of these, you are not under the Code of Conduct in terms of declaration of asset. The reason elected officials, especially from the legislature, will declare asset is because we can ratify concession agreement. So we are under this code. I think the confusion or the inquiry which we wanted to settle was what are the town chief, the commissioners, the district commissioners, who may not have anything to do with tendering and procurement, issuance of license of various types. What are they are under the Code of Conduct under Section 10? That is the question we sought to answer. And until we answer that question, we, meaning the legislature, nobody made a law. That the legislature made a law. So the legislature knew or should know who are categorized under Section 10 of this code. So that it can be like a blanket thing, nothing wrong with people declaring their assets. But if anybody believes that everybody in government is supposed to declare assets, that's where the confusion comes from. That's why some people were arguing that what are the commissioner in UOG or any part of the country who can maybe find carpet to come to Monsterrado to declare assets, what are he under the code? So we got to be clear with this Section 10, Section 10 of the code, so that next time when the president or the executive is taking action on people in the executive who fail to comply with this code, it can be a bucket generalized action. That's my comment for that. We should have the NSCC here. Even if they require being before the appropriate committee, the LSCC goes to the Executive National website and take list of nominees and make their metrics as to who are declared, who are not declared. Maybe the LSCC need to give us need to tell us their clear understanding as to who is supposed to declare. We know that elected officers, officials like ourselves, like the president and vice president, they must declare. Like the chief justice and judges, they must declare. Procurement officers must declare. Finance officers must declare. The thing is, what a town chief is to declare. And if a town chief is issuing license, if a town chief can get traditional document for marriage license and for drivers and for land, traditional land, and all of that thing, then they are under the code of conduct. No matter what, they be remote part of the country.
So then the committee should have a part 2 to this now. So that, public hearing or engage LSCC.
Let a matter be returned with a mandate that the committee will hold a public hearing with LSCC on the matter. And Ministry of Justice. Yes. So why on my feet?
No, we want to hear from Mr.
Unless you are one of the leading officials on this committee, unless you are saying that the report that is before us is not thorough, please, I have the floor. I have the floor, please.
I'm not going to identify myself. No, but you. The men making misleading information. I did not sign the report, so you don't know.
You want a committee,
but I did not sign me.
But you spoke when the report was read, and you wanted to.
I gave up. He gave
The reason why we refer matters to committees is for committees to do thorough investigation and report to plenary. Giving their expert opinion. The reason why we refer this matter to the general committee.
Senator Brown, when committee reports are brought to the floor for debate, additional on what is that step that should be taken.
That's why it's different, Protem. To review the laws, the existing laws, and to see which category. You have a distraction.
No, not distraction. Order.
We gave mandate, plenary gave mandate to the general committee. Go and research plenary. Which categories of officials should declare assets? Oh, that was it.
We did that.
Then they came and reported.
So it was done and it was reported.
Unless somebody can prove by law that the committee report is wrong.
No, Senator, what you're saying is complete contrary to what the discussion is right now. If Senator Simeon Taylor is questioning asset declaration of senators, then that means what is already in action is being questioned, right? Because senators should declare. So that means the debate has taken another turn. The debate has taken another turn. And that...
If we do debates like that, on and on without any conclusive...
No, that's not true. Debate also ends with additional information that will inform you about the next step. So that's why we have to send this back to the committee to include.
You are presiding or let plenary decide. No, there's no motion here. We still debating.
Yeah, but that's what the debate is leading.
Yeah.
It's leading because the report is being questioned, and it's not the first time reports are questioned here.
There was just let's send it back. We have to have clarity. The issue of county councils.
I just want to listen to then let's continue the debate and listen to the motion. You are presiding, you cannot make a decision either.
Right.
So thank you. Senator Chief Osnick.
Our duty is to make the law. The executive implement the law. The judiciary interpret the law.
Right.
We have made the law already. We need broad categories. I think it's level of the executive to implement what we said. So they should now go to work and find the categories. Probably that can be done right now through an executive order. The president has to do that. If the president issued an executive order, say commissioners are involved with contracting the right person, he can do that. We already made the law. If we're not satisfied, they will come back and amend the law.
So the
president executive should not interpret to implement as they understand it.
So why
we should engage them, maybe they just
yes, already understood it. That is why they suspended everybody.
So the essence of
honor the executive. That the executive understand the law, cause the executive to implement the law as they did to suspend.
So whatever the president did, we're not questioning because then they have already implemented the law. In other words, is that what we're saying?
No, what I'm saying is that maybe they didn't give up on thoughts People can engage them. What's your understanding? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Government. We have to
So, do we have commissioners on the list or suspension? Yes. Do we have commissioners on the list?
Yes.
So, if commissioner on the list and it's being clarified that commissioners are giving up contracts and taking license fees, then they should be on the list.
Yes, I get all the students. What they will go to the parliament new and then the function of the judiciary.
So that was support the can get a contrary report to that. No, the report that we have
So this is the first time I believe maybe the secretary didn't give it that enough thought. Let's engage them. Engage them. Keep calling the branches of government.
So that's supposed to part 2 of the exercise.
If you still say that what they have done, then we can come back and amend the law.
We'll continue. In the meantime, whatever decision the executive may withstand while we continue the engagement. So that means the commissioner should come down to declare the asset.
Yes.
That will pay their way to them.
When the president took the action, there was no list attached. The president did not attach list. Right?
Yeah.
It's the LCC that submitted a list.
Because they were appointed, all those people were appointed.
Yes,
Up to now, the secretary has not said, this list that LCC has sent, this category will fall into that.
So the executive decision stand, and the executive decision will stand until, and then we ask the...
The affected person believe in that the court.
So let's get a motion to that. After the debate, we will have to get a motion. Let's get a motion to